Hey guys, I was sitting in the barber chair last week. I get a haircut every week. So while I'm sitting in the barber chair, I'm talking to my barber, and his name's Dwight. And Dwight's cutting my hair. He's a really great barber. And just out of curiosity, my eyes are closed, and I stop and I go, "Who's the best barber in here?" And he laughs and he goes, "Man, we're all good. We're all real good, And I stopped for a second, and I was like, I opened my eyes, and I was like, why didn't you just say you? Why didn't you just say I'm the best barber? And Dwight's a really good guy. He was like, we're all real good. I just like to be humble, man. Just being humble about it. And I told him, I was like, that is the least humble thing that you can do, is to not claim ownership of being the best. And when I said that, you can tell that he had never really thought about it, because he was like, like what do you mean? And I was like, if you claim to be the best barber in this shop, and then you go and you back it up, you go to all of the classes, you go to all of the shows that they have, you get better clippers, you show up early, you leave late, you volunteer to cut more heads, you take more people, you take more risks with the cuts that you do, you force yourself to be the best and back that up. While you're doing that, you force these other guys to raise up to that level too. Because it's really hard to watch somebody raise their level of play, to claim ownership to be the best, and then not want to run as hard. And he stopped and he was like, I really didn't think about it like that. I was like, man, you're really doing these other barbers a disservice by not claiming to be the best, because then you force them to, if they don't believe that, if they think that what you said was wrong, then they will also raise their level of play. They will go on to go to the classes, to go to the clinics, to go to all their places where other barbers are really sharpening their skills. They'll buy new stuff when you buy new stuff. They'll show up to the classes. They will go above and beyond the call of duty to run just as fast as you are running, because you said you're the best. And if they want to be the best, it forces them to rise to the occasion that you are now setting as a standard in this shop. Then I closed my eyes, and he went back to cutting. And then when I got up to leave, he shook my hand. He was like, thank you for that. He's like, no one's ever said that. No one's ever required me to take a stand for something, to be the best. And I want to share that with you guys, is that if you slow down to let other people catch up to you, because we are socialized and taught that, don't beat other people, don't be the best, it's not being humble, it's not good if you toot your own horn, don't outrun everybody, don't just settle. Man, how does that feel when you settle? You see, how does it also feel for somebody that's in your group to not settle and push so hard that you have to run harder, you have to be better? You want to be around that person, you want to be in their group, because what do you think? Oh man, if we're in this guy's group, we're going to win. Not realizing that you're also a part of the win, because he's requiring so much of himself. It requires so much of you to be a part of it. And because of it, everybody wins. So you do everybody a disservice by being that humble that you won't claim ownership to being the best person in your field, the best person in your space, being the best you, being the most fit, being the fastest athlete, being the best athlete, pushing to be the better, staying up late, getting up early, doing what's required so you show up every day because you are the best and you believe it, that you are going to be the champion, and you hold everybody else in your space to that standard. Don't deny people that opportunity. It's our responsibility. The world is waiting for a leader to show up. Why not you? Why not you? Make that decision today that you're going to be the best at everything that you do. You're going to hold yourself to a higher standard, and then you don't have to go off and be a jerk about bragging about it. You just show up every day. And if somebody asks you, just say it's me. And they go, what about that guy? I'm like, well, I'm working on it. Every day I show up, and every day I'm going to do this, and every day I'll put forth the effort, and eventually, that's where I'm at. That's where I'll be. What's wrong with that? If you do that every day, you will win. That's it. Put in the fucking work.